All right, y'all, let's finish our paintings. So I did cheat and use a blow dryer. There's still some wet areas, but I'm just going to work around those super wet areas. So for the poetry, Two Poppies, You and Me, I'm going to use my smallest brush and grab some of the Payne's Gray. And I'm just going to accentuate the blooms. And you'll find the more that you write with a tiny paintbrush, the easier it's going to get. Or you can always get a thin Sharpie, a thin black Sharpie, and I think you'll enjoy working with the Sharpie as well. So two poppies, you and me. And then I like to just do some accentuating little splatters. And you can practice that by just having some sample pieces of watercolor paper and try loading different amounts of water, etc., onto your brush and different like movement and flicking your wrist. And then of course we'll sign. This is Savannah. And like even when, it was too wet and it didn't work with the pencil or Savannah didn't fit under the signature, you just go with the flow and trust the process. And it's art. You get to change your mind whenever you want. So, hallelujah. So this piece is finished. And I'll upload pictures of the completely dried watercolor. I do see with this bloom where we can like go more into it and work it a little bit more. So I just want to accentuate the stem some more, and I actually had some of that Payne's Gray like still on my brush, and so when I went into the lime green it created this beautiful darker hue. And I'm just going to further emphasize our poppy stem. And of course, under the bloom, it's a little bit darker, so let's grab some Payne's Gray and just drop it in. And then I'm going to do the same thing, rinse my brush, grab some of the deeper hue, some of the lime green, and do the same thing here. Et voila! A few splatters, and I think she's finished. Yay! So let's go into our final piece, the one that we first started with. So you can leave your piece like this with the wet on wet background, the poppy in the foreground, the little brambles. I want to push this a little bit more, just personally with mine. So I'm going to grab that deeper hue that we just mixed, utilizing the lime green and the Payne's Gray. Just kind of darken here, some splatters. And then I feel like we should have some lavender sprigs. I just feel like this piece wants a little bit of divine purple. So let's grab some white and some of our violet. And then I'm actually going to use the work that we did here for some of them. As we get to the top, it gets thinner and smaller blooms. Of course, down here at the bottom, we're going to have like the larger lavender. And it's nice when things aren't too centralized, so let's go ahead and have some lavender going off the page as well. We're going to use just the top of the brush to create kind of the little stems And I know that they're not purple, but ours in this painting are purple. We will go back into the green, just around the base of the lavender. And I think it just needs this one more, just a tiny one up here, leading towards the word hope. There's this little sister bloom. And I squint my eyes a lot when I paint to see the areas that need blending. A lot of artists throughout history have done so. Let's get some bigger movement going on at the bottom. I'm going to use that smaller square brush. And I'm just going to pick up some lavender with the green to create that beautiful, like, soft green. And just create some, like, organic leaf shapes. And the more you paint, the more you practice, the easier it gets. My professors and my teachers told me that, you know, paint every day that you possibly can. Yeah. Just some water. Et voila. I think we're finished. Thank you for taking the time to paint with me. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. And I'm so happy to paint with you all. Sending love and light. Be well.